What are your predictions for AI? Where, in your view, in its evolution is AI now? Where do you think it's going to be over whatever timescale you choose?
Well, it's something I did a presentation on recently, looking at what's going to happen over the next 30 years. And being futurist, it doesn't mean I'm just making guesses. I'm looking at actual real world development and going, how long will that take to mature, for example? And using classical computers, architectures right now that we have, just producing more powerful computers that run faster isn't going to be enough to move from what's called artificial intelligence to what might be called artificial sentience. Now, people like Sam Altman and others, they're all just talking about intelligence. They're talking about artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence, and super intelligence, but nobody's talking about sentience.
Sorry, can you define sentience? Can you define sentience?
Sentience is a state of consciousness where you can actually at least have feelings, at least where you can have a emotion, for example. And the higher level above that of sentience is something that our species is actually named after. Homo sapiens are a species that have sapience. And sapience is a very high level of wisdom, creativity, critical thinking, and so on. Now, that's intimately linked in with compassion and consciousness. Now, in order to get to that level, we need to have machines that operate with the same kind of mechanisms, at least that our brain cells do, at least at subatomic, molecular, quantum, neurotransmitter kind of levels. Now, quantum computers do have that capability, but they're in their infancy at the moment. They're the equivalent of a few hundred brain cells, if you like. But when you start joining these quantum computers up and miniaturizing them, in the near future, probably in the next 5 to 10 years, you will have machines that are beginning to demonstrate artifacts, if you like, of sentience, or being sentient. Just like a dog or a cat or a dolphin is sentient, intelligence is another layer above that, but those things will be possible. Now, in terms of sapience and actual consciousness, machines that have compassion, for example, and wisdom, that will come from networked quantum machines, and we're looking at maybe 2050 for that. So sentience maybe in the next 5 or 10 years, by 2035, and for machines that are actually conscious and wise and able to even help you transcend who you are, we're looking at about 2050 for that.
Okay.